Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today's video is going to be about this light bar right here. This is from the company Quntis, and this is the Pro Plus light bar. It's 69 bucks on Amazon with Prime shipping. I just checked and there is currently a $9 off coupon that you can apply at checkout. So to get this for around 60 bucks is not a bad deal. They do make a non-pro version that is around $39, and there's an instant $7 off coupon. So just kind of throwing that out there, but I wanted to go with the Plus version because it comes with a remote control instead of having to push the buttons on the light bar like I've previously done with my old Quntis light bar. So I'm a big fan of these. They're actually pretty dang affordable, and they were kind enough to send this out for review. And this is it right here. So this is the box. It's got a big old picture of it here, and it says LED monitor light for PC remote control. You got wireless remote, and then you do have some manual stepless dimming. So there is an auto dimming feature with this, which is really nice. And then it says it's 1.7 feet long, so it's a pretty decent size light bar here. And it's gonna be good for curved or flat screens. Now I'm rocking a 27-inch LG 4K monitor right here, so this should do just fine. So let's get this bad boy out here, and I've been actually really looking forward to getting this out in review here. So we'll kind of do this here. So inside the packaging, we do get a user manual right here. We also get some AAA batteries, which I have to imagine is for the remote. And then it looks like we have some different mounting brackets, it looks like, with an Allen wrench there. Looks like we do get the power cable inside here, which is a USB-A to Type-C. And then looking at the remote, this is actually the most exciting part about this for me, because in the past I've had one that I had to use kind of like a little clicker behind it to turn it on and off and change the color temperature and brightness. And with this, I can just mount it just kind of on the side of my keyboard, and being able to control the brightness and the color temperature with a remote is going to be really, really exciting for me. And then let's go ahead and get the creme de la creme out. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope. So let's get this out of the way here. And here we are. All right, so here is the light bar. As you can see here, guys, it's a pretty decent size. So, I mean, just looking at it right here, you can see that it does have a little bit of a curve to it, it looks like, or well, it's actually pretty straight, but it looks like we got a little sensor here, which if I can get out the picture, there's a sensor right there, and that's probably gonna be for the auto dimming features there. And then it looks like there's something up here as well. A lot of different diffuse lights here. So there's a little panel over the lights. And I apologize, guys, I'm getting over a cold. So I've had it since my birthday. So yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 days now since I've had this. So I apologize if I sound a little congested. But with these LED bulbs in here, we're gonna be able to control the color temperature. So we can do a warm, a white, or a cool type of coloring. And then with the mounting system here, it's pretty simple. So it's pretty adjustable right here, as you can see. And then being able to just kind of have it rest on the monitor, it slides in and out right there, just like that. And then let's see here, trying to see where and this is where oh, there it is. And up at the top here, I don't know if you can see that, that's where the USB-C port is. I was gonna say this is where maybe the user manual would come in handy, but it's pretty straightforward, guys, to be honest with you. I don't see how it could be that difficult. So next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put the batteries in real quick and put it in the remote, and then we'll go ahead and get this installed. All right, so I'm gonna start mounting this real quick, but I did wanna point out that I did need to actually end up using the little extender here. So as you can see here, we got 2 feet, right, that have little rubbery parts here. And when we extend it out, you're going to be able to see that that extends out like so to be able to go on your screen here. But what you're going to do is find the sweet spot here, and you're just literally going to slide this on. So hopefully the video will show this. And you just slide it on there, and that's going to give it a little bit of a thicker little part there and close that gap up a little more. And basically all we're going to do is just kind of try to center it here. So it looks about centered. Let's kind of go a little bit more right there. And then once I got it on here, you can adjust this part here to angle the light whichever direction you want. Obviously we kind of want to just have it shooting down. So there we go there. Now I'm going to get the actual cable here and just plug it in. So I have a power strip that's mounted under my desk here. So I'm going to actually have that plugged into that. So let's get this plugged in here. All right, so got that plugged in, and as soon as I plugged it in, you could see immediately it turned on to this warm color temperature here. I'm gonna angle it down just a little bit, and that looks about dead center for me. And then to be able to actually use the remote control here, I believe we just push it once, and it's automatically already paired with the light bar. So if you turn it on or off, you can push it once. So as you can see there, I pushed it on, I pushed it off. You can also, once it's on, you can double click it, and that's gonna actually put it into a auto dimming mode, which you can double click it on or off, whichever one you do. When you do that, there is this little blue indicator right here that is gonna light up every time I turn it on or off. So if I double click it, it turns off, double click it again, it turns on. Now, also what you're able to do is with the remote, you're able to control the brightness and the actual color temperature. So let me go ahead and sit down and change the angle here real quick, and we'll go through that. All right, so now that we're back here, we still got the light in view here. So one thing that we're able to do is once the remote is actually just sitting down, and I can just hold it, I can actually rotate this, and that's gonna change the brightness. So as you can see, it's getting brighter and brighter. And then as I turn it down, I can turn it off almost all the way. I mean, it's still lighting up my hand here, but you can adjust the brightness by actually turning the main piece right here. Now, to be able to change the color temperature, the actual top up here is what actually you're going to be rotating, and that is going to change the color temperature. So as I'm doing that, it's going more into a white, cool color. If I go all the way, it's going to go to warm. So as you can see there, now it almost is matching the lighting that I have in here, which is about 5600 Kelvin. So right there, I can have it almost matching. And this is the color I actually prefer. I think it looks nicer on the desk. And then I can just kind of dim it, you know, go bright or whatever if I want to go super bright. Or I can just kind of, you know, like I said, just have it just enough. Which, let me go ahead and turn the lights off real quick. I'm going to turn this light off. All right, so I know it's pretty dark in here right now, but I wanted to show you the brightness of this light here. So this is currently at max brightness, and as I start to twist, you can see it can get pretty dim. Now, obviously it's still lighting up my hand, so if I'm sitting here and I'm, you know, on my computer, you know, I would probably kind of maybe go about this bright, something like that, and it's gonna light up my desk plenty. I can still see pretty decently here. It's still gonna help with, you know, the monitor. If I'm, you know, editing a video or something in here, you're still gonna be able to see exactly what's on my desk and everything like that. And then, like I said, then we can rotate this top here and do like a warmer color or go more white So as I said, you can definitely change up the different warmer to, you know, white or cooler temperatures, which, like I said, for me, I'm probably going to leave it usually about right there. Now, the only downside I would say with this is that I wish there would be some sort of digital readout to tell me where I'm at as far as a percentage of brightness or what Kelvin I'm at, if it's like 5600 or, you know, whatever. But the point is that's the only thing I would have liked to have seen. But I wanted to show you too the auto dimming feature. So if I double click it here, now it's going to, it just raised the brightness because it could tell that it's dark in here. But what I'm going to do is turn on just kind of like this fill light that I have back here. And I'm curious to see if it starts to lower it if I brighten this one up, which I'm not sure if it will, because I don't know how bright this is going to actually make that. But let me lower that back down. And then I'm going to turn this light back on real quick. And it actually did. So as soon as I turned this light on, it actually, I could tell looking at my speaker here, it actually dimmed it down just a tad. Now let me turn on my main key light here, which is, got this lantern softbox on here. And as soon as it did that, it definitely just lowered a little bit. So now it's not as bright on my hand, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I was looking at the user manual here, and one thing that I wanted to point out real quick is that there is one other feature where you can actually do a timer. So if you hold it for 5 seconds, the light should flash like it just did. And now it's set on a timer for 2 hours. So if you have this set on a timer for 2 hours, then basically, you know, maybe you have it set that way so you could, I don't know, time yourself for video editing or something like that. But the point is that there is that feature as well. And like I said, I can just turn it on, turn it off, and that's about it. So I'm actually pretty impressed, guys. One thing too that I would have liked to have seen, granted this might have been one of those things, like I was saying, where possibly you have some sort of digital dial on the remote, is this remote has this blue part here, as you can see. I think it would have been kind of cool if this lit up. So if like illuminated maybe, so when I did the brightness, it might kind of go with it. That would have been kind of cool. Or just something, I don't know, like a, you know, little blue light, like an Alexa, right? And then just, you know, have it sitting right here. I think that would have been kind of cool. But there we have it, guys. There is the Quntis Lightbar Pro Plus. So like I said, it's around 69 bucks. There is an instant coupon. If you do follow the link down below as well, which will take you to Amazon, there is a promo code that you can use too to get 10% off. Now, I haven't tried to see if you can use the instant coupon with the promo code, so just use obviously whichever one saves you more money. But the point is there is going to be a code down in the description for you as well. So hit that like button if you like this video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.